Greetings programs, it is I, the CPU-001, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. And we are still here in this cavern temple place, hunting down the Urn of Sacred Ashes for the Jarl. And this place just seems to keep going and going and going. I'm hoping I am near the end-ish. I really do. Oh, there's an exclamation mark over here. Okay. Colgrim? Okay, this looks bad as everything. But at the same time, it looks like where we're trying to get to.
Stop! You will go no further!
Hi. Stand aside if you want to live. Do not wish to talk, fight, coward. Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Never heard anyone again. I've come for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Tell me your name and I'll tell you I am here. An old temple must hold riches, yes? Right, I'm actually not telling him why I want the Urn of Sacred Ashes, so this is... okay, this isn't a very helpful set of answers. This whole sequence is only going to go one way, isn't it? We're going to be fighting everybody in this room in a minute. This is a given. Yeah, over the hour.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
You're mad, Andraste is dead. I wish to see this arisen Andraste. What has happened to the ashes? Will you accept an apology then? An apology. A bit late for that. This is heresy. I cannot let this continue. I wish to see this arisen Andraste. What has happened to the ashes? I'm kind of interested in options 2 and 3 here. Can I ask what's happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
Your mad Andraste is dead, so you can give me the urn then. You treat the ashes with such disdain. I want to see this glorious Andraste. So you can give me the urn then? Can I take the urn and leave? A mad Andraste is dead. You treat the ashes with such disdain. I wish to see this glorified Andraste. This glorious Andraste. Yeah. These dragonlings are coming from somewhere. You know it. You know it. Yeah. So you can give me the urn then. So you wish to give, so you can give me the urn. I'm so tempted to go with that. Yeah.
So you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
I'm not doing anything for you. Why do you suddenly want to cooperate with me? Could you be more specific? I don't need to make up for anything. Why do you want to suddenly cooperate?
It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Okay, your Andraste will fall before me and all have. Just say what you have to say. Alright, maybe we can come to some sort of agreement. Yeah, let's go with that.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Father Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Okay, you would destroy the ashes. I would see you dead first. Go on. just get to the part you're helping me helping you. Go on.
The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
You speak of evil, I must destroy you. Why have you not done this then? I suppose this makes sense. I have a bad feeling about this. Why have you not done this?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I could just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
Speak of evil, I must destroy you. What makes you think I can do this? And won't the Guardian know me as well? What exactly will I have to do? Yeah.
No! He waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the Holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother.
Cannot befoul the most holy relic of Thedas. But I need the ashes to cure a sick man. Could you be more specific at the knowledge? Yeah.
You only need a small pinch for that. The rest of the power contained in the ashes must be returned to Andraste.
What sort of knowledge will I receive? Very well, I will do as you ask. Putting the bloody Andraste sounds like a bad idea. I don't think I could do this. It's not right. What sort of knowledge will I receive?
It is a great power contained in blood. Through Andraste's guidance, we have learned to harness it. It can be yours, in exchange for a trivial task. A vial of blood emptied into the urn. That is all I ask.
This is blood magic is forbidden. I believe we can work together, Colgrim. No, he's kind of speaking of nasty blood magic, isn't he?
By the chantry that was established by those that murdered the first Andraste, why should you care what they forbid?
You're right, why should I care? The chantry only seeks power. I cannot allow to talk to continue. This goes against all I know is right. I must refuse. Chantry only seeks power.
How can you say that? The Chantry offers guidance to so many.
Your chantry does not know the Maker better than any other man, woman, or child. It only pretends to.
Okay, I still not think this is... we haven't got a lot of healing potions, but I don't like what he's talking about. Sorry.
Then we cannot allow you to leave here.
Didn't
to
think so.
arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
Yeah, panic, because there's a lot of mages. There's like 2 mages back there. I need to get to these mages. We need to get to you. We need to get to you now. You need to go. You first. Oh, they are slaughtering us. Oh, they are utterly slaughtering us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're so dead. Okay, we are dead here. Right, let's load up a new game now. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we appear to have reached the end of this dungeon at last, but we are presented with people who are extremely angry and want to kill us and stuff. Yeah, okay. Those 2 mages at the back are going to be the absolute screw in everything. Okay, let's do this again.
Stop! You will go no further!
Oh, is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Tell me your name and I'll tell you what
I am Father Colgrim,
Oh, wow.
leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
I'll risk it. What are you talking about, children? You mean the dragons? Is Andraste a dragon?
She is so much more! She is even more glorious than all the old gods combined. The prophet
See? Told ya.
Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
You're mad. Andraste is dead. I wish to see the arisen Andraste.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her.
Well, aren't you?
Perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
Oh, isn't this guy just so happy? I'm not doing
It
anything.
will not hurt to listen to what he has to say. I, for one, do not look forward to fighting my way through more of these people. Come, be reasonable.
Okay, fine. You know the murderers as soon as we let go down. I suppose we can try to get along.
Atop this mountain lie the remains of the mortal Andraste. The urn is watched by an immortal guardian. He is trapped in the past and refuses to accept the risen Andraste. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Go on.
The
Okay,
beloved
fine.
needs to reclaim the ashes.
You know what,
to
I'm
make
gonna-
them
right,
her
let's-
own again. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned.
suppose that makes sense.
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts. He
Okay. Yeah, we know
I
what
can just
you're talking about.
imagine.
What is this?
The rewards for performing
I understand
such
what
a
you're
service
talking
would
about.
be great.
Blah, 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 blah.
Indeed.
You speak of evil. What makes you think I can do this? I went with the Guardian, know me as well. What exactly have I to do?
The task is simple.
Yes.
I
Drop of blood.
don't know if I like the idea of us helping this.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our
I
honored
need the ashes
brother.
to cure a sick man.
You only need
need
the rest of the
pinch.
power contained in the ashes must be returned to Andraste.
Okay, let's do it.
Take this. The blood of the dragon. You know what you must do.
If we succeed, Colgrim and his fellows will be indebted to you. That puts you in a very advantageous position.
Ooh, bad idea. Remember the last time you had to drink blood? Only worse.
Yeah. It's gonna be alright. I know what I'm doing. Highlands, I'm doing it. You're more tiresome than an old fishwife. Maybe we shouldn't. My persuasion is terrible, so there's absolutely no point using it, but I'll try.
I'm just going to assume you have something amazing and tricky up your sleeve.
Now, I shall beseech the Holy Andraste to let you pass safely into the inner sanctum.
Lovely. That sounds fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so these guys now let us go through okay, and I guess we have to go this away. Okay, mountaintop. Let's do this. Okay, so I have to get to this guardian and drop some blood into the ashes. Sure, why not? Should be great. Where are you, you big lizard? Hi there. Nah. Nice, draggy dragon. Nice, draggy dragon. Ah. Okay, now what do we do? Panic? Panic is good. I am going to save now. I am going to save now. Saving now. Very good. And it saves for me as well. How kind. Right, okay, so...
A high dragon is not a joke. We'd best be careful. Real careful.
Yeah, I figured that. You stay up there, lizard lips. You stay up there and we'll just Okay. Ah, here we are. Oh, the babies. Hi, babies. Hello, Colgan. Right. So, how does this work? Be nice. Be nice.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory. O beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name.
That wasn't scary in any way.
I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass.
Let's go with thank you, I
We
will not fail.
await your triumphant return. Go, show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
Yeah, okay, whatever, mate. Right. Okay, so do we just head in? The gauntlet. Okay. This sounds like fun. This sounds fantastic. What could possibly go wrong in here? Yeah, I'm really glad I'm agreeing to what this guy has to say, because otherwise if we'd have killed him, we'd have had to have gone through a dragon and everything, and that would have just been unpleasant and horrible in every way. Okay, there's your guardian. Hi, friend. I'm going to save again, whether you want me to or not. I'm going to save again. Okay. Hello, Mr. Guardian. Ooh, there's an urn over here. Or a vase. Yeah, take that. Go on. I'll take everything. Rebel. What's under the rebel?
Going.
Engraved silver ring. Silver bowl. Is that a gift? No. I won't bother with that. Okay, hi Mr. Guardian. Will you let me pass?
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
I am here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Who are you? You must be the Guardian. Yeah.
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this.
Why have you been for someone to take the ashes for me?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Okay, will your task ever be done? The Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was. Wow, that sounds terribly dull. It's no longer as powerful as it was.
Is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
Let's not waste time. How do I get to the urn? Who are the men who have taken over the rest of the temple? Kogorma's followers do not regard you very highly. The dragon is not really Andraste, is she? What can you tell me about the Urn of Sacred Ashes? Okay, who are the men who've taken over the temple?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
What about you? Who are you? I have a sense they haven't forgotten. In a sense, they haven't forgotten her, so the dragon's not really Andraste then. Let's go with 4.
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
Let's see the urn. How did the belief spread for the rest of the disciples? What do you know about the disciples of Andraste? And what can you tell me about the urn? I will be back in a little while. How did the belief spread to the rest of the disciples?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Would you like me to get rid of the disciples? Tell me more about the disciples.
When my brethren and I carried Andraste
We've already done this.
Stop. Sanctuary,
We
vowed to forever revere her memory.
Let's go with...
I've
already done that as well.
The first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived.
Tell me about the ashes.
And I have lived a very...
Let's go with...
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
Let's not waste time. How do I get to the urn? What do you know about the disciples of Andraste? The dragon not really Andraste. What do you know about the disciples of Andraste?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter
in a
to
sense,
the
they haven't forgotten.
They have forgotten that Andraste was just a messenger. They speak no more of the Maker, only of their false Andraste, an even greater sin.
Why have they fallen for this ridiculous lie?
It began with an ancestor.
Oh, good grief.
Some
No, I've already been through this as well.
I heard their cries of pain and loss.
Okay, now we've got
silenced.
two possible... We've got the easy path and the hard path here. The easy path is to get past this guy, drop the blood in the urn, and carry on. The hard path is get rid of the disciples outside. Yeah. Those are basically the two options we've been presented with. Bleh. I haven't got enough healing potions to kill the disciples. This is the problem. I really don't think I can kill the disciples. I'd like to kill the disciples, to be perfectly honest. I would like to kill the disciples, because I'm not sure what this blood is going to do to the urn. But I'm going to go with... Yeah. I feel like taking the easy path.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
So I have to fight you. What do I have? But what if I'm not worthy? I need the Astis road to cure a noble man. Let's go with...
Still, you must prove yourself worthy.
Oh, fair enough.
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
Okay, what is the gauntlet?
The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Alright, let's go with... Can you tell me anything about the gauntlet? Take me to the urn or I will cut you down. I'm afraid. Go with that one.
If your heart is true, there is nothing to fear.
Very well.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You rose above your caste to become a Grey Warden, but you left behind your family, who relied on you. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail them?
And even if I'd have stayed, they would have still been miserable. Yes, I would have done more to get them out of there. Yes, I should not have left. No, they said I should go anyway. How do you know of my past? My answer is my own guardian. They would have been miserable. Yes, they would be more to get them out of there. Yes, they would have not left. Said I would go anyway. Said I should go anyway. Let's go with 4.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Well, wasn't that entertaining? We will be running the gauntlet in the next episode. This is the CPU 001 signing out. Have a good day. Bye.